So chat room, thanks for being here. We're starting it all up. I got to get on the right track here. There we go. Okay. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Skim. I'm Scott.
And I'm Kim.
You didn't have any trouble with that.
I did have a little trouble with my voice. I ended up with Scott's stupid cold.
Yeah. I was more than a cold. It was like
it's
flu-y,
like a flu, yeah.
awful thing.
There were a couple days of fever with that. It was awful.
It's no good. It's no good for anybody involved.
But now I don't have a voice like you didn't 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you are... Whoops, hold on. This thing's jacked up.
But I am.
You are... what's wrong with this? Hold on. You
am.
You are working toward wellness. Like
yes,
I'll bet you by tomorrow you're in Fat City.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I need to get well.
This is about the time where I started feeling better. So Kim got it, I had it, and then Carter brought it. So 3 of us now. Somehow Nick has avoided it.
6 days of gnarly. I don't know. It's one after the other, though. I'm worried he's next.
For the kid who eats nothing but McNuggets and freaking soda and
lots of pizza, things like that,
and stuff, and he stays up till like 3 with his friends playing
on his nights. He doesn't work the next day.
Yeah, like I don't know why he's not sick yet. He should be sick. I don't want him to be sick, but he ought to be.
He's 18. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I think you did the same thing at 18.
If I wasn't, I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Like back then, it's great, and
living the life.
Yeah, and as much as I want to say, "Hey, Nick, come on, fly straight. What are you doing?" Part of me's like, no, just live.
Just let him do his thing,
Let
Dad.
him live. Let him live.
I'm not you, Dad. I can't even do that.
You know what's so funny? You know that app on your watch that tells you to breathe? You know the one? It's called Breathe, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
I
turned that one off, though.
It sometimes just goes on.
Oh.
And it doesn't even ask me if I want to breathe.
You're not breathing, buddy.
Or it's like it thinks I'm getting worked up or something. It's like, just breathe.
Breathe and relax.
Breathe. Anyway, sorry. No show Sunday, obviously, because Kim was super sick.
We had a family thing.
Yeah, you were
Well, we had
sick.
a family thing, too. That was about the same time as the show usually was.
That's right.
So
we were thinking, all right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
We'll do the family thing, and then we'll do a show at night. The problem is this cold flu thing is about 100 times worse at night.
I got home from the family thing, and I had chills, and I totally had a fever, and
time to crash.
Sat in bed and made Nick make me ramen.
Yeah, which is exactly what the boy should be doing.
That's right.
Making his mother ramen.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. That's weird.
What?
I just noticed something in the back of my video I'm going to have to fix. Anyway, I'll do that at a different time.
Okay.
But we didn't want to miss one this week, so we're doing it just a little later. No big deal. I haven't really prepared a ton of anything.
Do we have some emails? Do we have some calls?
We have an email. I'm going to read you a short one here. Do you want to hear this short one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hold on a second. By the way, before we get to that, can we talk about how... Okay, Kim yesterday says to me, or I guess it was the day before yesterday, you said, hey, what if we have a better night schedule and morning schedule?
Yeah, I was reading about how people have completely changed everything by starting their day earlier.
Yeah. So you get up at like 5, was it 5:30?
Get up at 5, and by 9 o'clock in the morning, you've worked out, you've gotten totally ready for the day, you've had some meditation time, you've had your hot drink in the morning. Everything is just mellowed out all morning. You have all the time to yourself, especially if you have small kids, because hopefully they're not already up at 5 o'clock.
Right.
And if not, it's just a good meditation, chill out time. Mm-hmm. And then you have your day, and it should go a lot better because of that. And then you go to bed by 9 or 10, depending on what time you get up.
Right. And
you get a solid 8.
And I said, hey, that sounds all right. We should do that. And so instead of doing 9, we did 10. And instead of doing 5, we did 6.
Yeah, so we went to bed at 10. Got up at 6 this morning.
Now, let's talk about what happened between 10 and 6. First of all, Nick had one of his freaking hippie buddies over, and they were up all
he's not
night.
a hippie. Stop it.
Honey, his hair is down
his
to
hair's
butt.
fantastic.
I don't know if it's fantastic. I think it's a little dready and stinky.
No, he wears it up in a bun. That's what.
Okay. But so him and Nick are up until like 3 playing video games. Fine. It's a good time. I get it.
Yeah.
I'd be doing that if I could. That sounds great. However, I could hear that the whole time.
Well,
so he was playing
too loud.
He was playing some game that had a car in it, and I kept hearing car sounds. Here,
screeching sounds?
I'll tell you what it sounded like. Here, I've got an example of it, and you can hear this too. You're hearing speakers, right? I think you are.
Yeah, I
Okay,
am.
so check this out. Here you go.
Oh, that's what you're hearing.
Yeah.
I probably slept through it thinking it was just outside.
I was hearing that car all night, and then I just couldn't sleep. I thought by going to bed, not looking at a screen, not watching TV before, literally finished stuff for the night, went to bed, got in bed, went to sleep,
And
or
then you
tried
kept hearing
to,
that sound.
and I could never actually nod off. So the entire night I was caught in this weird limbo state between actual sleep and awakeness.
video game. Because you knew what the game looked like, probably.
Not even that. It wasn't even just a game, because even when that ended, I still had this. And my mind was racing, and I had weird dreams, and I almost woke you up at some point.
I don't know why it was so weird. It was a
get
weird
it.
night sleep.
I don't get it.
So I'm hoping tonight, because we're both really tired now from not getting any sleep last night, that it'll actually work and we can reset our schedules.
Seems
it
bad.
might take about a week.
Seems bad for your cold, though, to not be restful. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I rested for 8 hours. I just wasn't asleep for all of them.
I did not rest. I tossed
Wasn't
and turned.
restful, but
Also,
hopefully-
I think you got feather something on the bed. There's some kind of weird under on top of the mattress feather thing that's just cooking me at night.
No, I took off the feather bed.
Oh.
Now we just have the down comforter.
Well, that's
But
got
it's
feathers in
super
it.
light.
That has feathers
It's
in it.
super light. It shouldn't be a problem. But I'll take it off tonight so that you can sleep well.
I was a sweaty pig all night. Anyway, tonight I'm doing that sleepy time tea.
Okay.
And
It's also spring, and spring in Utah is very up and down with the temperatures.
and weather and pressure. And
Yes,
all that,
so
yeah.
today's high is like in the 50s. Just 3 days ago, it was in the 30s and 40s. So it's like, it's just really hard to get a good balance in the house of temperature.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to
We're gonna-
solve this
We're
math.
going to work on this. It might take a week, though, because we're used to getting up at like 7:30.
Yeah. And we're going to Vegas in a week and a half.
Yes, which will
Mess us up even
change
more.
our time schedule and everything.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I'm pretty excited to see.
It'll
bunch
be a lot of fun.
People there.
Yeah.
Have you seen, by the way, this? Do I have it here? Oh, I have to
Have
find
I
it.
seen what?
Have you seen the coins that we did?
I saw when you were designing them.
I'm gonna send you
I haven't seen the coins.
this right now because we
You're
can
going to
do
send
this.
it to me?
Yeah,
Why don't you
on
just
your
hand
phone.
me one?
On your phone? No, I don't have
We're
the
in the
coin. I don't have it
same-
in hand. Dave hasn't sent me the samples yet.
Okay.
So I'm sending you a coin,
Okay.
and
Oh, very cool.
look at that. Is that nice?
Very cool. You guys are going to be so
Dude.
excited again.
Here, chat room.
These are great.
Chat room, you can see it again. Some of you saw it on TMS, but look at these challenge coins.
Oh, you are putting them out there, huh? To everybody.
Well, I mean, you can buy these separate. In fact, I should probably get these
Very
in the
cool.
store so people can see it, because up until now we've had mock-up art because they weren't done yet, but now they're done.
Very cool. I
Heavy,
like it.
hefty little coins.
Do you like that? I just am usually upstairs and I hadn't seen them really till now.
Well, that's okay. And sometimes I
Lots
forget
going
to
on.
show you things, but going to be a busy couple of weeks. Anyway, let's get to
Yeah.
this email here.
Okay.
Dear Kim,
It's just for me. I love it.
what is Scott's greatest weakness?
Scott's greatest weakness.
This is from Shirley, and they don't say anything else, so I don't have any other info.
That's
about
it?
Yeah, that's the shortest
All right,
thing
Shirley.
ever. Yeah.
What's Scott's greatest weakness?
This should be fun, because I've never asked you
I-
this myself. I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, I know what it is.
All right, what is it?
When it's time to leave, to go anywhere. At any time of day, it doesn't matter if it's morning, evening. Scott cannot just walk out the door.
Oh, you want to talk about this, do you?
Yes. Everyone's ready. Okay, this is the time we're leaving. Everybody get in the car. Hold on a second. We got to wait for Dad.
Guess why? Dad has to make it. He has a quick meeting he has to take.
Every damn time.
Yeah, this is not just a me problem.
And it's not always just that. Sometimes we're all ready and everyone's and he walks in and goes, "Let me get my shoes." I go, hold on a second.
All right,
We knew what time it was time to go.
fair enough, but let's give some context. I come from a long line. The Johnson line has to poop before they go anywhere.
It's true. I've talked to Wendy about this.
My sister Wendy is the
Yeah.
biggest person of this. She does it more than I do it.
It's not necessarily a flaw. It's just a really funny
My mom does it.
way. Everyone knows in the family
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah. My
kids are
my
like,
brother
wait
does
for Dad.
it.
Better
all
tell
the
Dad 10 minutes early that we need to leave.
all the Caucasian kids because we have 3.
I'm sure Matt's the same way. Are
No,
you
he
kidding?
never did that. He never did that. But all the
He's
rest of
never
us
falling
Caucasian
behind.
kids did it.
There's this weird tension of what if I need to go once I get in the car?
Yeah.
Even if we're driving less than a mile away from our house.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean, you may as well go
Yeah.
here. You
or
don't
we're
want
going to someone else's house, which is a family member, which is just as easy to go poo.
I don't want to go there though. It's someone else's house. I don't want to go in there and wreck the joint. I want to have my own private space. I want to do my
get
business,
that.
and then I want to get in the car and go. And here's the problem. I don't always know when we're leaving. But
Oh,
even when
come
I do,
on.
now hold on. Even when I do, even when we're on the way out the door, if I have, it doesn't matter. My body goes, no.
No. You have a job to do.
You have to go.
A jobby, as your mom used to call
My
it when
mom
you were
called
little.
them jobbies, making a jobbie.
Making a jobby.
So
The other thing
Yeah.
is, and I will say this is one of my, you could say it's a strong point. You could also say it's a downfall. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm an early person
yeah.
everywhere we go.
She doesn't. Yeah,
I
if there's
get-
an appointment at
If there's an
noon,
appointment at noon,
she's
I am
there
going to
at
be in the parking
11:45.
lot
Yeah.
at 11:55 waiting.
or
to go
earlier,
in.
or earlier.
Sometimes earlier, yes.
Yeah, most of the time earlier.
That one's when we fought about a little bit. Argument. Just
no
an argument.
fighting.
We never
But
fought
this is
about it.
usually like,
But it's
honey,
usually like,
no
oh
one's
my
here.
gosh, just get in the car.
Yeah, we'll get to a place that has seats, like some kind of church function, and I'm like, honey, no one's here but us. This is stupid. We could have
But
come 20 minutes later.
My
'Cause you
kids
end up-
do it too. Oh, here we go. Mom's going early. Do we have to be early?
It's because you end up making the thing that we're going to that we don't necessarily want to go to anyway. It ends up being 20 minutes longer than it needed to be because we got there so early.
And most of the time, when especially a family event, I have some of the food.
That's true.
I do a lot of the appetizers, so
Yeah.
I got to be there on time.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, we're the first ones there, but
We usually have a trunk full of fruit or something.
I do really awesome fruit platters and veggie trays.
All right. Well, this has been fun.
So,
Can I
yes,
do mine
sorry.
now? Can I
Okay,
say what I
yes.
think yours?
What would you change about me, honey?
You
Keep
have
in
to
mind,
be.
we sleep in the same bed.
You have to be early to everything. That was the thing I'd change.
I already brought that one up.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just flipping.
I threw myself under the bus there.
You have. Can't think of anything.
Good man.
I really can't. No, I'm being legit here. This isn't me
Smart.
just trying to avoid the bullets. Oh, I know what it is. This isn't, again, it could be taken as a good thing,
Okay.
but you're too nice to people who take advantage of you.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
We've had this discussion.
We have had, we maybe even talked
And I
about it a little
try
bit here.
not to let that happen.
Like I say, it's not a you problem.
I'm not trying to put myself out there to be
to be trodden on.
trotted upon,
Yeah.
but it does happen.
But
here
people
and
take
there
advantage of her.
sometimes.
And they don't reciprocate necessarily. And they just expect, well,
Yeah.
Kim will take care of it. And part of that is because you are really good at this. You volunteer when people need help. Like, it's the side effect of being a nice, helpful person.
I've had multiple people say, you just need to start saying no. And
Yeah.
I'm like, at what point can I say no to something if I have no good excuse to say no?
Right.
Like, I am available right then.
Right.
So, yeah,
I tell you to say no more than
It's true.
you say no.
then I do.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
You're really good
I
at
can live
everything
with
else.
that.
Oh, and that you were giving me such crap last night about the beef. You remember that? With the beef?
I remember the beef,
We have some beef that I'm...
which we'll talk about because we're going to talk about our food things. But, Scott, I made London broil last night,
Yeah.
and it was really good.
Yeah, it was good.
But I made this nice little cut for Scott. It's probably 6 ounces of beef.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, that's never enough.
Yeah.
He's always picking on the big section that's over there in the kitchen. So he's like, no, I just want another little bite. Just that one piece.
Yeah.
But I was telling you that if you want to be good to yourself, not to eat so much beef.
Yeah. Eat less beef.
It was a small portion, yes, but I was going for that. So you could sleep better because we were going to bed earlier.
Right.
So.
But she made this amazing brisket, and all I was saying is I wanted like this finger-sized piece that was on the...
Just give me that one piece. Wait. Don't put it away.
That's all I
There was
wanted.
a lot of that going on. And Carter's over there going, Dad, you've had enough meat.
You guys
Of course,
ganged
she
up
doesn't
on
like
me.
meat, so
Yeah.
he
You guys
felt ganged up upon.
Carter's sure quick
Ganged
to do that
upon.
when it's not her being tempted by the thing she loves. But here's the thing.
That's
I get
true.
it. My dad had heart disease. None of us knew it.
Yep.
Died early as a result.
He had high cholesterol for years. I was like, I'm just trying to keep you healthy, babe.
Yeah, but that was some good lean beef.
And there's more today. There's more beef for today.
Yeah, but you're putting it in a stew or something.
Some of it.
Now it's all healthy. That's not as good.
Beef stew is fantastic. What are you talking about?
That's totally fine. We got one more question here. Let's see. Oh, does Kim ever get to go back home to Mississippi to visit her family? This is from Jeffrey.
Yes.
We have a big reunion plan for 2020.
2020 will be the big family reunion. It'll be the Soanes and Ladner family reunion. It'll be a lot of people.
You start going back too far in that family history, and you start finding a little bit of crossover, if you know what I'm saying.
It's not a family tree. It's a family wreath. Okay? From way back when. Yes, some of that has gone on.
I've never heard that before. That's funny. How have I not heard that?
I don't know.
Family wreath.
But we do have, I was there 2 years ago with Carter and Nick. We stayed with some family.
Yeah.
We also drove a lot. We started in New Orleans, stayed with a cousin in Mississippi, and then drove up to Nashville for a couple of days, spent a couple of days in Pensacola.
You were born in Nashville.
I was born in Memphis.
Or Memphis, sorry.
Yeah. I was born in Tennessee. So it was really fun.
Only for a hot minute. You were
but
like
that was
born
a couple
there.
Years ago.
Did your mom do that because she didn't trust the hospitals in Mississippi?
No, I think it was the closest hospital.
Oh.
They lived up in Meridian way at the top.
Oh, Meridian.
Right. They lived right on the border.
Okay.
And so that was the closest hospital.
Yeah. Keeping it Targaryen, they call it in the chat room.
Yes, nice.
Very, very nice. So you, that's good.
When we first got married, I did go back probably once a year.
Yeah.
But my family has since moved up here. My immediate family has all moved up here, and some in Portland. So there's not immediate family, but I do go see extended family sometimes.
Who's in Portland right now?
Danielle she's in Oregon.
Oh, I thought they were still in San Diego for some reason.
No, they're outside of Portland now.
Yeah, they kind of are the only ones that didn't migrate up here.
So yeah, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
Not as often as I used to.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you had a lot of family down there, or more immediate family down there, it made more sense.
When my parents lived down there, it was fun to take the kids to visit grandparents and stuff.
But then you have to go to like New Orleans, which is kind of gross.
I like New Orleans.
I like it too, but there are parts of it.
Yes,
you
are
go
scary.
3 feet to the left, and you're in the worst town ever. And then,
it's a cool city if you know where you're going. Let's put it that way.
Jaron says, what made the family move to Salt Lake City? The main reason, I think, and you tell me if I'm wrong, but it seemed like the main reason was that all of the sons and daughters were out here, and your parents were just like, well, we want to be close to family.
They were saying most of the grandkids were out here, and they're like, well, we got to go where the grandkids are.
Yeah, which would be my kids and, Sarah's kids and all that.
Julie's kids, Richard's, yep, everybody was out
But it was
here.
also very fortuitous timing because they moved up in 2005, right before
1 year to the day they moved up here. 1 year to the day of
Hurricane Katrina. Yeah, and Katrina literally wiped out their little corner of Mississippi. They would have lost everything.
Yeah.
It did lose everything. There was water lines up to the roof of those places that they lived. So they got real lucky on that.
It was really awesome to have them here too.
Destroyed, man. Just bad. And then your great aunt or aunt? I don't know if she was great aunt.
She's my dad's second cousin, so we called her aunt.
But she was more like a distant something.
Yeah.
Anyway, she lived with us for a while. That was hard.
Because her house had to be rebuilt.
Yeah. She drank Pepto-Bismol, basically. Do you remember that? Just drank it. I catch her in the kitchen by the thing just going, argh. She's in her 70s then, or 60s.
She was. She's now 80. She's now 80.
Still kicking it, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She had those big weird feet things. What was that about? What was the deal with the feet? Remember she wore those funky...
She had polio as a child?
Oh, she had polio.
Yes.
That's what it was. Yeah, vaccinate your kids.
You need to be careful.
Back then, they didn't have vaccinations. They have them now. Get them. Go get them. Don't be dumb. You don't want polio. This poor woman is just a crooked mess and drinks Pepto all day.
She's great.
Yeah.
Aunt Sue.
She's a sweet lady, but she drank a lot of Pepto.
She lived with us for a while until her house rebuilt, and then they flew her back home.
Yeah.
So.
Her favorite drink, Pepto. All right. So she's down there now then.
Is Pepto okay?
Is she? Do not stay at the restaurant that asks you if Pepto's okay. Do you have Diet Pepto? Do you have Crystal Pepto?
Peppo?
Peppo, Crystal Peppo. All right, that's it for those. Something else I was going to talk to you about. Let's talk about food. And you know what? This idea of repurposing food's a good one. So hold on a sec. Let's just do the thing that we do. Here you go.
Will you remember to eat the right way?
So you make this brisket.
Yes, I like that you call it repurposing food.
It is
sounds
repurposing.
Really weird.
It's repurposing, right? Like you're not. You
it's
could
leftovers. It's true.
You
It's
could
true.
have put it in the fridge and just said, "Well, there's some
And I could
brisket."
have just made one of the London broils, but I made two specifically because I wanted to make the
Right.
beef stew today.
Best thing to ever come out of London, London broil. That and I guess I don't know.
And I literally just seasoned it up a little bit and put it under the broiler, flipped it a couple times. It was fantastic.
Utterly fantastic.
But it's going to make really good beef stew. It's just carrots, potatoes, onions. That's all I'm
And you've
putting
already
in there.
got that going up there.
Yeah.
Except
smells really good.
You had to turn it off to come down here. But
Yes, I have to go finish it when I'm done.
are you going to? She's going to go to the doctor with me today.
Okay.
Let's talk about that for a second.
All right.
It's not a problem for me just to drive to the doctor. I don't care. Not a big deal. I could do it today, in fact. But there is something I like about going with you, and I can't decide whether it's the fact that you fill out all the paperwork for me, or if I
That
just.
could be it.
Well, I think I also just take some. I don't know. I take heart in the idea that I don't know, just having somebody there with you.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's
I
just
get
a
that.
dumb checkup, you can talk. Sometimes the doctor takes forever. You can hang out in that room with me. We just sort of just sit and chill, whatever.
Sometimes it's easy. It's kind of like whenever your kids go to the doctor too, where you remember more of what the doctor said. And I sometimes will remember more of like, okay, remember he said this, and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're not writing it down,
Yeah.
like it's more of just a checkup. It's his yearly, checkup.
Teamwork, you guys. That's
Teamwork.
what this is. Teamwork.
You each have to give 100%.
Oh, Taylor's listening and says Van is listening.
Yes,
Taylor and
I
Van
saw
are
that.
listening. Miss
I haven't seen the
Swifty.
video yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to.
We'll have to watch Mr. Van. Oh, that boy.
He's so cute, you guys.
Love him. He's
Look
so
at my.
cute.
Just look at my phone. Hold on a second. This is such a grandparent thing to do.
It is.
I never thought I'd
do
do
it.
this.
I know. I didn't think so either. But I do it when I go places, and I'm like, oh yes, you haven't seen my grandbaby.
I had somebody send me a message yesterday saying, "I just heard you were a grandparent. How's that possible? How old are you?" I'm like,
Not that old.
easy there, buddy. I'm
He's
not that
not
old.
even 50.
All right, there you go. I'm not 50 yet. Look. Oh wait, it's up here.
Yeah.
Look at that little guy. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I lost the video. Isn't he cute, though? Doesn't that make you just want to grab him and just kiss him on the forehead and take him fishing?
Absolutely. Take him fishing.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
He's so little, be the bait.
We got to see him yesterday. He was really cute. Anyway, Kim went all blurry. Wait, she did? That's because she's coughing.
Did I go all blurry?
No, it's just because of the darkness.
I probably did because I turned to cough.
You got pushed to cough? Vladimir pushed to cough? Hold on a second. You want some water? I might have some.
That'd be great.
Here. Take what I have here. Can you reach it?
Yeah, can I reach it?
Can you? I don't know.
No, I can't.
Here, I'll
It's
come
okay.
around here.
I'll be okay.
Here you go.
I'll be all right.
You sure? I don't want you to die.
You don't want me to die?
No, I want you to live. Not just for the
Aw,
sex, but
so
for the
sweet.
food preparation.
He doesn't want me to die.
All right. That's a famous Homer line, just in case anyone's offended by that. He said to Marge when she was going to jail, "I'm going to miss you, Marge, but not just for the sex, but for the food preparation." It's a good
Yep,
line.
that's how I
One of my favorite Simpsons
stay in
moments.
his memory there.
All right. What else do we have today? That's probably about it. That doctor's appointment is looming, and
Yeah,
we got to
that'll
get a
be
bunch of
easy
stuff
one.
done today. I got meetings right after. It's going to be, today is Crazy Tuesday. This whole week is like
know.
this. I don't
I
like
got a
it.
ton done this morning. I picked up a lamp that was your grandmother's,
Yeah.
which is going to be really cool because I'm going to get it redone and like
How lame is it, though? Is it lame?
it's really cool. I wouldn't have
Okay.
taken it if it wasn't really cool.
Are things from the 40s finally back in style? Is that what's happening?
I think so. We have a few older lamps in the house that I think are really cool, but I need to get them wired. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay.
Just so they're safe.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So I got a lot done today already. I've made beds. I've done laundry. I've cleaned bathrooms. I've made dinner.
You've done it all.
I've done it all today.
And then some. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. All right.
All before noon.
I guess, yeah, all before noon. It's pretty impressive.
That's because I started at 6.
I get it. I totally get it. But we'll be back with more of this. We should be all good for Sunday. So
Yep.
It's
It is
Easter,
going to
but
be Easter,
yeah. But we got time in the
which
morning.
is exciting. That's
Yeah.
super fun.
We're doing the Easter celebration stuff in the afternoon at my sister's place. So
Yeah.
the morning's pretty clear for us. And you'll probably do baskets for the kids because you always do, won't you?
I probably will.
Gosh, they don't deserve it. You know what? Give Nick something better than incense to burn.
Okay.
We talked
I
about
know.
that on
he
TMS
thinks,
today.
He thinks it's just great.
Freaking stinks. You know, most kids his age use that to hide the pot smell, you know. Do you think he's hiding pot smell?
I don't think so. I've talked to him about that.
I
'Cause
have
he comes
too.
home sometimes and I'm like, whoa, you're sure? Why is this man? He's like, I've been hanging around with my coworkers.
Yeah.
He's like, trust me, Mom, I am not smoking. I don't want that.
Yeah, he claims that, but I'm just saying we need some secret cameras or
Hey,
something.
you don't trust him?
I
Come on
trust
now.
him. I totally
He
trust him.
claims that.
I'm just saying, teenagers have claimed lots of things.
True.
That's all I'll say about that. So anyway, what's happening?
Sorry,
Kim
I
makes
choked
me
you
feel
to
so like she's so productive. I've listened to. Oh no, she is productive. She's
I try to be.
She is Lord of Production. Lord Production. We're going to call
Lord
it from now
Production.
on. She made 3 babies
quite a
and
production.
then some. All right, that's going to do it, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to check us out on the web. We're at frogpants.com/skim. You can leave us voicemails at 801-471-0462. And we'd love to get your voicemails. Didn't have time to get through any of those today, but we'll get some of those next week. And support us. Patreon.com/frogpants is where you do it for this show and other cool stuff on the network. It's a great kind of all-in-one place if you're not sure where to put your dollars. And if all you're into is Skim, that's the perfect place. Patreon.com/frogpants.
And we do appreciate it.
We do. Thank you all for being here. Kim, any final brilliant words before we go?
I hope I don't choke to death.
Okay, don't die. Live. Live! This show is part of the Frog Pants Network.
Frog Pants Network.
Get more shows like this at frogpants.com. Well done, everybody. Oh, that felt really good. Do that a little bit more.
Okay, you can't do that on
Why?
the air.
No, I'll give him context. He's just rubbing my back. Here's the video. You can see for yourselves. See, look at that. I need it so bad. I bruised myself.